What up, fish people? Kenny E. And Danny is trailing, as always, behind me. She was playing with her plants downstairs and lost track of time, so she should be here in a moment. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'll rush through the hellos while we're waiting on her. Mr. Roland Holtz was first in. Good to see you today at the meeting, my friend. Always a pleasure. Ricky R&B Animals, or excuse me, Ricky R&B Animals and Movies. Welcome. Fish on Tank Ticks, always a pleasure, man. Lisa NJ, you know I love me some Lisa. Freaky Fish Lady, Holly, you have a great night, dear. Thanks for stopping in. Fish and Shrimp by Rich, good to see you. Carol Cox, welcome. And Chris George, always a pleasure. Peplin Creek Aquatics, always a good, my friend. And Stephen P, 2003, welcome, sir. So we went and had our great Portland meeting today, Greater Portland Aquarium Society, and this is a record. This is the first time Danny and I have not bought anything. So that was kind of, hold on for one sec. Woman, where are you? Get up here. Oh my God. She does anything to try to get out of streaming, I tell you. Hold on. All right, guys. So sorry about that. She should be joining here shortly. She had issues. All right. I see a few more folks have wandered on in. I'll say hello to all of you. So, new local Austin, welcome. Diego with Posadics, welcome. Then we got Kenny with ABC, welcome. Mystery Snails Guardian, Miss Annette, what is up? Jenna P's in the house. Patrick Hardy.
Apologies for being late. When you try to put in a password and it doesn't work and it doesn't work, and it takes somebody looking over your shoulder for it to say, "Oh, I need to work now," just because somebody's looking. That's what happened.
Atkins, it was great to hang out with you and Kat. Ian and Kat hung out with us last night, stayed the night and everything. It was good times. And we got to go to the club meeting with them today as well. So it was fun. Mickey M, welcome. Liquid Zoo, Mr. Matt, what is up, my friend? Chattanooga Ed, I told you to go to bed, man. But thanks for stopping in, Ed. New local Austin, welcome. Jenna, I already said hello. And Vanowski and Hillbilly, welcome. What are you laughing at? Catfish Nation, what's going on? Monster First Gal Lori, good to see you. There's Degenerate, Mr. Jason, how are you, sir? Sage P. Lindsay, welcome. Sage P. I think that's the gentleman that just joined our club, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it might be. Skulls and a doo doo. What's going on? I know I've seen that. I don't know where I'm knowing that name from. My Fish Tanks and Aquatics, Mr. John. What is up? Whip, what is up, my friend? Kim Moonshade Donna, welcome. And she just sent us a $50 super sticker. Thank you
Thank
so
you for the
much,
super
Kim.
sticker.
Much love. And if one of my mods could post her link or to her channel, she's a great lady.
Yes, I enjoy just going out into her stream and just hanging out for a little bit. She's very, very fun to watch.
She does all kinds of fun stuff. Ed's Pick 'em Up Cichlets, welcome. All right, Danny, I think I'm almost to the bottom.
ABC Aquatic Biotip said, Danny, I've got a few clippings of that Potamogeton Robinsai for you. They'll send it out this week. I love that stuff. So pretty. In fact, I like it so much that I had um, seen that a picture of that stuff and said, I think it was in um, one of the books that Ken got me. And I'm like, what is this stuff? And I sent it to a friend of mine who knows plants really well, and they couldn't figure out what it was either. And then when I saw a picture of what you had, I'm like, that's the stuff I've been wanting. So it's that Potamogeton Robinsai.
If
Man.
it's a plant, she wants it, Kenny. Don't let her BS you. That's just the way my wife is.
No, I would say it really ranks up there probably in my top 5 favorite looking plants.
That's really good. That's like telling
It
me, my top 5 fish.
is. So you may have noticed that there have been some changes in the tanks behind Ken because we've rearranged some rocks. We've taken some the the black nasty cichlids or
Black
whatever.
devils,
Black devils, that's it. The black devil
the
cichlids.
devils are
So
out
they
of there.
were wreaking havoc in that tank too, over Ken's right shoulder, the one on the tank on the left. And so Ken took him out and he put him in one of the tanks downstairs. And so they're cleaning a rock and they're just having a grand old time in their honeymoon suite. And all the rest of the fish are so much more calm in that tank now. It's like everybody's like,
We
oh.
put that guy in there too. That Vieja just came in the screen that the Oscar now is aggressively chasing. Yes, he's a noob to that tank.
And that's a big Oscar, and he thinks he's the boss. And the other two lovebirds want the rock that the Paratilapia is gardening.
Which he doesn't put up with.
No, that's his territory. He's claimed it as his. So the Oscars have moved to the archway that Ken created. So it's all kinds of turmoil going on over there.
Did I say hello, Mr. Merrick Township? Welcome.
Did you say hi to Maine's Tail Fern Fins?
She must have just came in.
I think she did.
Hello,
Chattanooga
Jess.
Ed, how are you doing?
Jimmy P. Fishy Mon.
So we had the funnest get together here last night. We had some really funny, great individuals. First, we had Shanna, who was here, contributing.
Shanna, if you've ever been exposed to her any length of a time, she'll get you laughing real quick.
Yes. And then we had a new guy, Bryce, that just had me laid out in stitches. And he was trying to do a mimic of us doing our stream. And he's like, his girlfriend says, or wife, I don't know, but his significant other says to him, well, what's their show about? And he goes, well, they say hi to a lot of people and then they talk about some fish, but then Danny starts laughing and Ken's usually injured. But
the way he was saying it just had us both in stitches.
And part of the saying hi to everybody was, and they always say hi to Chattanooga Ed.
Scotty the Fish Freak, welcome. Don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome.
Did you say hi to Mountaintop Fish?
I did not.
Hi, Mountaintop Fish. Oh.
Thank you for dropping Kim's link there, guys. Appreciate it. Maria Z, how are you, sister? Mexicali Fish Keepers in the house. Me and Danny, I think she was down there already trying to feed fish. I mean, we were that tired. We took like a itsy bitsy, barely got any nap when we got back. It was a late night last night.
I'm
I
old.
think we are probably not going to be up much past 7:05.
BJ Palmer, hello. How are you? And Mystery Snail Guardians. I love it. Hashtag I am a snail. She's
Uh,
got 3 snails. Love it.
Lady Diane, welcome. Dee Dee's Fish Dens in the house. Good to see you. Finn Wiggles, good to see you. Paul McCarthy.
Catfish Nation says Lori's new stingrays are getting better. At least she's feeding somebody. LOL.
Oh,
Oh, man.
oh, Joe, you might as well. I'm telling you right now, you might as well pull up a cot next to them stingrays, brother.
You
Byron Volman, what's going on, dude?
go. Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, Eduardo?
Yeah, so I've been planting hundreds of plants this last week. So we have our Greater Portland plant sale next month. And so I ordered in a whole bunch of plants and I've been putting them in pots and rock wool and feeding them lots of fertilizer and bright lights. And I'm trying to get them all converted to fully aquatic before our plant sale. So I'm hoping it all works out really well.
Larry
Again,
D, what's going on? Buddy Viper, they're
goodness.
piling in now.
Yeah, this chat's just going so fast I can't keep up. What am I gonna do?
Aquariums maintained by Andy, welcome. Cassie B's in the house. Probably still waiting for us to drop a video on our bowl. We need to get that done. Elizabeth, Florida Fish Rescue, welcome. Ray Aquatics, always good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, Byron
Mid,
Volman
Mid
says, "Missed
Jules
you guys."
Singh is here.
Ken. Byron Volman says, "Missed you guys today, and I'll be working out of town all week, so I had to get ready." So yeah, we had a really good little turnout, and we had several new people and people who came back have only been to our club like once before. A couple of them were around for they joined because of Oktoberfest or not Oktoberfest, Fishtoberfest. I know, Ken. Just smack me upside the head because I'll never get it straight in my head.
Skull Aquatics, what's going on?
Richard McCarthy.
She had
Hey,
all last year to practice, guys. Most of this year she just can't get it right.
well, there's just some things that don't stick in this old head. Uh-oh.
Then they conned me last night to. I did one of the rated X or rated R version comedy out, and I told them one of the stories last night. So I was able to tell them the vacuum cleaner story with Danny's disapproval, but
yeah, not good. I don't know.
Patrick, everybody can join. What you will need to do, though, is most likely call Ryan or email Ryan with natural or excuse me PMP. What is it now? The Pacific Northwest Aqua. Mr. Ryan Brown is our secretary for the club, and he could probably run your card over the phone with you, and then we could get you signed up that way.
Lisa
But
and
I really, the main benefit to being in the club is being able to come take advantage of the auctions and some of the other stuff. So we don't really have a real hard online presence yet.
not yet. Maybe soon. So Lisa and Jay said they just ordered some new plants for my 29. Need some taller plants, so got a few Amazon swords and a bunch of Italian Vallisneria. That sounds awesome. I just did that in a 29 in the bathroom. I replaced my bathroom tank. I think Ken did a video on it.
Yep. Ricky D. Hello. I butchered that tonight. Ricky D. Hoyas. Welcome.
I always think of when I see his name, De La Hoya.
Yeah. We always had fun with that, man.
I know. I love
Those are
boxing.
Danny and I mean, when we were That was. Were we in Hawaii then or Illinois? I can't remember when it was him and Cesar
Illinois.
Chavez all the time.
Well, Illinois was, I don't know.
Yeah, those were good times, man.
I remember we were in Illinois when um the
George
guy
Foreman.
bit off the other guy's ear.
Oh, that was Tyson biting off Frazier's ear. Yes.
And we were so mad because we'd gone to our friend's house to have this really exciting fight night, and that happened. Cut the whole night short. I'm like, how selfish of him to
Fanaticals,
guy's
welcome.
ears.
Selfish.
What's selfish? I mean, how did his ear look tasty? I mean, what made that go through his mind even? Oh my gosh.
There's Johnny with Dan's Fish. What's going on, brother? Welcome.
He said Holyfield, not Frazier.
Holyfield. I'm sorry. You're right.
But that was my very first time going over to somebody else's house to watch fight night. And I was all excited about it.
Motor City Aquatics, Mr. Brian, how are you? Yeah, we've had an okay weekend. Did find out I have to start work tomorrow. Now, we also got to call my lawyer in the morning because I don't know what these guys are thinking, but I'm supposed to get 70% of my pay, and they didn't even give me, what, Danny, 15%?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous. So I'm not going to get upset. We'll just let them figure it out. But
Byron, you are so correct. He says, well, dogs love pig's ears.
yeah, this is true.
but they're cooked and fried.
Cassie, did you see what Cass said? She says, well, on the bright side, it could have been his nose.
Wouldn't that have been awful? Can you imagine? Oh,
Too
don't
coolly,
give
what's
them
going on?
ideas. Cass, don't give them ideas. That's just the things you see these days.
Mhm. But Danny and I are excited. We're still going to move forward with trying to get me doing full time. This is what we're leaning towards. So we will be turning on a website soon. I've already got the domains done. We're trying to determine who we're going to have host our site for us. Big Daddy or GoDaddy, we have all the sites secured with, but I don't know if I want them to do my website or not. I'm going to look around and see what I want to do here.
Yep. But then we had a guy last night, and he was going through and he was seeing all the plants that I have in some of my tanks and how wild they're growing and what's going on there. And he's like, "Hey, if you ever want to sell those to the stores, I buy plants and then I turn around and sell them to the stores. So if you want to do that, you have something extra, let me know." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So that'd be okay. That'll be good. What are you doing, Kenny?
Reading Lisa and Jay's comment. She said, "At Danica and Danny, how far apart did you plant your Italian Valsenaria?"
So what I did prior to this was I would plant them and leave about an inch of space or two between plants, but then they filled all in with runners going back and forth and back and forth, and they made it just a giant jungle of Valsenaria. But like in my latest tank, the 100-ish gallon one in the front room, I just pulled a bunch of them and just shoved clumps in there. So I'm trying a new process called clumping it.
Clump it all together, but any old way.
I think there should be a dance for that. Isn't there a dance craze called clumping or something like that? You've seen it. What's it called, Kitty?
Ooh.
What?
George says, I'm trying to post a video with Zebra Akara with Fry.
Nice.
Well, it must be something in the air because yours bred and Ryan Mackey's have bred,
I
Ian's
think
have bred.
mine have bread. Hang on a second. Let me go check.
I think there's something in the air for the old Akaras there, Joe. Or George, I'm sorry. There's something in the air.
She's in the cave.
So we'll probably have babies too soon, George. And then I'm got to get everybody else out of there because they're going to start killing everything in the tank.
Fanatical owls, clump and dump. There you go. Clump
Clump
and
and
dump.
dump.
Like it. New dance craze. Petzotics, thank you for the 777 super chat. Says I can do your website through GoDaddy. Don't hire them, hire me. Mine is through GoDaddy.
Yeah, mine's through GoDaddy too. I've already got it. I secured it, believe it or not, when I decided I was going to be a YouTuber. I went out and I secured all because I had a few friends, luckily, that had told me that first thing you want to do is get your what you want for websites done, then start YouTubing because a lot of times as you're starting to get bigger and larger, these guys, these scoundrels are out there and they go out and grab all those sites. So you can't have them, then try to charge you like, I'll give it to you for 100 G's or I'll give it to you for, and basically steal your one and only site you could have had. But I was dumb enough not to get it. So I would highly suggest to anybody because it's next to nothing to do. I mean, I think I locked mine in for 10 years and it even cost me maybe a couple $100. It's well worth it if you plan to do stuff down the road with
But he
websites
says
and
he can do it for us through GoDaddy.
huh. Well,
So
check into it.
you'll
I
need
was
to talk
also
to
looking at.
Petzotics.
I'm going to get one of those squares, and I guess there's a website through Square you can use too. And they'll link your Square account to it. It makes things super easy. That's the other avenue. But I'm going to have it done hopefully by the end of the month here. Danny and I got a lot of big things that have happened in the last 30 days. She's a trooper. I've got the utmost respect for my wife after the last 30 days. I found out what she's made of. And I mean, let me tell you, you back this woman against the wall, she ain't playing. She comes out
True.
swinging. She's like, I'm going to get this. I got her wholesaler's license. I got plants on the way. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I mean, she's trying to get it to where we're going to be successful. And I applaud her for that. Ginger Graves, how are you?
T-Bone's
Oh
Fishy
no,
said I had
I
what?
lost my large male zebra card. No idea what happened. I still have two, but I think they are the same sex. I was hoping to breed mine. Okay, the easiest way, if yours are turning a real dark black, most of the time those are females.
Yeah, they
The
have the black
females get
tint.
real black when they get into their color.
Um, T-Bone's Fishy said I had a huge weekend this weekend. Went from Friday to Sunday. What a party! You had a party for 3 days. I'd be
Wow.
exhausted. I'd be wiped out.
Yeah, we
Bex
had one
Fishburne.
party last night. I mean, Danny and I are like on our we're like holding on by a thread. I mean, we did a power nap as soon as we got home, but I mean, it wasn't nearly enough. I mean, we both woke up and we're like,
Yeah, so hence my glamour appearance today. But Bex Fishroom says, "Hey everybody, can't stay but wanted to pop in and say hi to Kenny and Danny."
"Happy birthday, Bex! Sorry we were at our club meeting when your stream was going on. I hope you had a great birthday."
Yes, that's so cool.
Yeah, Lisa, I let loose last night. I don't normally get as loose as I got last night, but it it just was the way the night went. Everybody was here was fun. It was a great time. We were out in my front room just talking fish, talking stories.
So
We
we
had
had Jeff Cardwell here
oh my
at
god,
our
that guy's
house,
amazing. Yeah.
and he went first. He did a tour of the house, and then he went upstairs and we plugged his computer into our TV in the front room, and he did a talk for us on one of his trips, and it had so many great stories in it and so much information that we were all just laughing and talking. And then there was a giant explosion in our house, and Ken and a couple other people that were sitting in the back of the room went running downstairs. Never did find out what exploded downstairs, but hey, it was excitement.
It was a loud crash.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it shook
I
my feet.
still do not know what it was.
We have no idea.
No windows were broke out. Just completely. But we have been known to have a few ghosts in this house. It's been
But not
blessed with
usually when you have a house full of people. I mean,
no.
I've never had
Well, that
that.
might be why they were acting up because there was a house full of people. I don't know. Misfit, what's going on, brother? He says, Danica Aquatic, is that big old 3-spot Leporinos in the tank behind you?
Yep. Well,
It's
four
a 5
spot
spot.
or 5 spot. Yeah.
They call it a clown Leporinos. I've had
Yeah.
people, it was like for the first year I had the fish, I was trying to find out what it was because the gentleman that donated them to me had no idea. He just knew it was too big for his tank and he wanted me to have it.
And
So
what was funny was Jeff Cardwell saw it last night and he looks at Kenny and says, "That's the biggest one I've ever seen."
well, he has grown quite a bit since he's been with us for some reason. But I love that fish though. That's one of my faves. I love that guy.
Byron Volman says, "I need it. I see a new video in the future. Clumped real hard."
Clump. Now we did find out if you were most of you knew because I did a Thursday stream. Danny wasn't in it, and for those that weren't in Thursday, we did go to the MRI last week, and they did find out that I have a basically torn. There's a slight torn tendon, and then the thing that's gross is the bicep muscle has literally ripped from the bone. So that's why I've been in the pain that I've been in, or at least getting answers finally.
Yeah. But then surgery. Yay.
That's
Someday.
cool too, George. Now, I want to find out what the count is on Mr. George now that I think about it. Because he, as of Thursday, I think was only 40 away. So let's see if he made it yet. George, you hit that 1K yet? Aqua Balls is sitting on. Oh, come on, people. He needs 46. George needs 46 more of you lovely people to subscribe to his channel, and he will be at that 1K mark. Let's just get it done. Share this out to everybody. Get that guy to 1K this week. So next Sunday, we can tell him congratulations. Thank you there, Liquid Zoo.
Yeah,
It's
well, I
over.
guess I'm way behind.
Yeah, Georgette. I remember when I was trying to. Two things I remember. It was when I was trying to get to the 1K. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be like, "Oh my God, there's 15 less than I had the night before." It drove me wet. That last little ride when you're trying to get there. And then you're going to have fun with trying to get your hours up. That's the next phase that you're going to find is trying to get those hours because it runs off a 1-year cycle. So,
Yeah.
Eric Wyrock, what's going on? Oh, Lisa, you just made me clinch. She says, "Ooch, tore my groin up running after a loose horse. When I slipped in the mud, couldn't get out of bed for a few days." I imagine not. I
So that sounds like Roland and Kim. Roland and Kim woke up to cows in their front yard. There was like 15 cows in their front yard. And so then the horror of it all was the dogs went out and rolled in the cow poo.
oh, Thunder Aquatics, welcome. That's disgusting. Now, Danny, what was the name of that video? We've got to at least tell them about that.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no, no.
oh my goodness, this video, guys. Oh,
Cow patties for everyone. Yeah, poor Kim. Can you imagine? Then you got to go and wash the dogs and keep them from going out and doing it again.
what's going
Oh.
on, Miss Adele? I hope you're having a good day, sister. Great to see you.
So Ball says, "Well, we are trying to hang out every Friday night with everyone I know." On YouTube or not?
He's talking YouTube.
YouTube. All
He
right.
usually gets on there and I love it when he's cooking, man. He'll be talking fish and then cooking. I mean, I almost want George and Marie. I want those guys to adopt me just to eat the food.
I cook.
I know you do.
So hey, why do you want to leave me for George?
I ain't leaving you.
How's that right? Just
So,
not. It's not.
I have instead of just saying, "Hey, Skipper, what's going on?" I just wrote it in the chat. Duh, I'm not in the chat. I'm the one doing the party tonight. Like I said, we're not tracking well tonight, folks.
I can't believe it. It's actually in the stream. Hey, Skipper. What the
Now,
heck?
if y'all didn't see it, Mr. Skipper will probably be here at one of the Daniken parties, if not all of them, during Fishtoberfest, because he is the lucky winner of the Daniken giveaway to Fishtoberfest. And I've never met Thomas, so I cannot wait to meet him.
Lisa NJ, that's so funny. Best friend growing up had a dairy farm. Running barefoot in cow poo does not make you grow taller. Trust me, I never made it over 4'11".
And this guy will be here working his magic. We can't wait to see Mr. Stephen P. I don't know, man. I thought I was not getting too much sleep. I know Skipper and Steven, I think they're like, I don't know, man. I don't see me sleeping much. I had a hard time sleeping the last time because of Lucas and Haley, and this time I've got Skipper and Stephen P going to be here, and I know those guys don't ever sleep, so it's going to be interesting.
Collaboration of curiosities. Oh boy, I know all about farm living. Dee Dee's fin den does bring up a good point. Just think what she would have been if she hadn't run through the cow poo.
Oh,
Maybe she would have only been 3'2".
yeah.
We'll never know. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh. So yeah, we had a little couple here that is the daughter of a friend of ours who's really her man are getting all into the fish and fish tanks and everything, and they came over and they were having so much fun over here yesterday.
Jenna says, Kenny, just put Steve in the bed when you're tired. No, we're good, gracious guests, our hosts. We love having people. We enjoy ourselves when they're here.
Yeah.
And trust me, when I'm done, ain't I, Danny? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually my hellos and goodbyes go very quickly once I'm at that point. It's like, okay, guys, I'm going to bed later. Have a good night.
Yes. Super fun night last night. I so enjoyed the talk. Even though part of it got interrupted with mysterious crashes. But man, just so much fun. Everybody was running all over the house. Just, and then I made carne asada burritos.
Oh
And
my God, these people! I'm gonna tell you guys that they could eat some meat, man. I turned around and it was gone.
Blew through the meat. I mean, it was just everybody was like, "This is so good."
M&C, what's going on?
Stephen, you can always do a whisper fish room tour while the house sleeps. Ooh, that would be fun.
So
Love that idea.
Marie said that she'll adopt me, and she's also going to adapt Danny.
We adopt you to you're part of the family. Yeah, I really like that idea. I think we all should do a video like that. The Whisper Fish Room tour. Where you just shine a flashlight in there.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now that is a fact that if you do that, you're going to see all your catfish, all your plecos. That's when they're the most active after the lights come out.
But you want to be dressed all in black.
Danny and I always, we've done that for years and years and years. Never have taped it, though. Why have I never taped us doing that, I wonder?
We've never, yeah. I'm serious.
We probably should do one of those for them one of these times.
Uh-oh.
Chores?
Mystery Snail says, Stefan, I'll bring the kiddie pool and the chocolate pudding to the Danikins after party. Whatever.
Who said this? Mystery Snails?
Mystery Snail said that.
Boy, I'm going to knock her out when I see her next because we have invited her. I've put out APVs on you girls to tell you about last night's deal. I told Shannon, told everybody, get a hold of her. Of course, you can contact me and give me your contact information so that way I can call you myself. But I've known you almost a year now, and I've never gotten your number. And you live exactly 20 minutes from me. Just going to throw that out there in that.
Swampy
Gina's
Acres
Reef, what's going on?
Homestead.
There's Swampy. What's going on, Tom? Hope everything's well with you. Chris, what's going on?
What is Chris Robertson talking about?
Kenny, I'm guessing that you weren't wearing clothes. I wouldn't have been. What is that?
I don't know.
I must have missed
in
something.
the pudding pool or something? I don't know. It's a little Stephen P. I'm more of a Jello fellow. Well, isn't Jello one of the brands of pudding?
Thanks, George. He says he's got us on the big screen and the tanks behind me look amazing. Yeah, these cameras Danny got, I do like them. They're good cameras.
What cameras?
The cameras are what is this? Ain't that a camera? What do you call
it's a webcam. Yeah. Okay. I just didn't know in reference to what we were talking about. Sorry, behind the times.
You know the thing that we're looking at right now?
I got the dog licking my hand while I'm trying to type. He's just trying to listen in on the conversation. My dog does that too. My mom's dog's even worse. My mom's dog's a little dog. And that dog will run over and hop on her lap and look at me because he wants to be included in the conversation. If my mom won't let him on her lap, he'll come running over to my lap and look at her.
Shoulder hurts, MNC. Hurts. The biggest issue I'm having, really, guys, because I keep forgetting I'm injured, and I will be doing things, and I'll do something that I know I shouldn't have done, and I don't realize it till I've already gotten to the motion. But once the surgery's done, they'll put me in that stupid lockdown brace, and I won't be able to forget. But I am pushing on these guys. I want the surgery this month.
Craig Doniger says that at least he's not trying to pull your arm off the bone. Every time I go live, my dog grabs my arm. Can you imagine having your dog yanked on you?
Good day, Craig. Hello, Griffin, Fish Room.
I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where these people are going. Now they're Snello wrestling. Now, if Mystery Snails is going to bring a little tiny tub of Snello and put little snails in there to wrestle over it, now that I could watch all night long. Let's do it. And we'll have Marcel the Shell playing in the background.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, Snello Wrestling is free with the right discount code. That's good to hear, MNC. Awesome to hear, buddy.
What's weird is new comments down below. Can I see this thing? It says new comments down below, but it wouldn't let me scroll any lower. I had to actually click on that before it would let me go see.
Everybody's flipping Madrul some stuff. Too hot for you, Madrul. Melvin, what's going on, buddy? So we got lots of cool stuff happening, man. Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, so in addition to planting like 250 plants,
She's
which I
now,
still have some to do.
which now we got to reinvent the fish room again because the new stuff she's put in is kicking circuit breakers everywhere.
Yeah.
We don't know
So,
how long they were out, but when we got home from our meeting, there were a bunch of tanks off.
yep. So I'm gonna have to move them out to another room. I may have to start figuring out how to solve some of these tubs out in the garage. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Or have to put it back up here somewhere, I guess.
BJ Palmer says, "This has been great, but I gotta go. See you all again soon. Bye, BJ Palmer.
See you, BJ. Jen, you
Have a
welcome.
good night."
Oh, she says I got a sick kid.
Sorry. That's no fun. That's no fun. No fun at all. And then let's see what else happened this week. I mean, we've had stuff going on all week long. So,
Hey, now believe it or not, Matt, anything electrical I'm pretty decent with. I can actually wiring and stuff. Except that one that was not my fault, Danny. I see the smirk. I'll knock you out. What she's referring to. Okay, now this was a dumb thing. Yes, but I had this beautiful light I had hooked up on the wall over here, and I knew I had it right, and I click it on nothing. Click it on nothing. I take it apart, do it again, take it apart, do it again. Finally, I got so frustrated, I called my father-in-law over, and he came over and turned the switch on the bottom of the light. Worked perfectly. I didn't know it had a switch actually on the light.
But I have to hand it to him. He took it apart and pulled it out and installed it beautifully in the wall. You mean couldn't have been done better. And had he flipped that little switch, it would have worked so beautifully right from the start. He would have saved himself a lot of
Now,
aggravation.
mirror installation, that's probably not my bag.
Oh my gosh. So we used to have a big giant mirror in my bathroom, in the main bathroom. And it was the length of the counter. So it's at least 6 feet long, right? So Ken and I go to get a new mirror because we took it down to paint the walls. And then me and Ken were installing the mirror back up there. Slips out of Ken's hands, crash, boom, broke it, smithereens. Big giant mirror. So we run back up to the store and buy another mirror after we cleaned up the mess. Ken's like, I got it this time. Just you leave me alone. Let me install this thing. Crash, bang, into smithereens. So Ken's like, okay, that's it. And he went and he bought me 2 small mirrors to hang up.
Patrick Hardy says, Kenny, you try that. That's what counts.
Yes, that's true. That is true that he does try.
Yeah. I do love the fact that these Heroes lipifers are hanging out now all the time. They are such a pretty fish.
Yeah, they're out where people can see them. They're active.
Everybody in the tank is all happy now. And by taking that other guy out of here, it's mellowed this tank out too now. Everybody seems to be somewhat chill. So I think we've got peace in the Daniken household finally,
Whatever. We wish.
with the exception of the buffalo heads. They're still jerks.
So Ken's got a busy week. He has to take the buffalo heads and move them downstairs into the 125 that's in the middle of the big boy room. Then he's going to take Chaka the Fahaka and the giant Danios and bring them up and put them in the 75. Because Chaka doesn't use the whole 135.
Yeah,
He just
he's got
mostly
this
throws
135 and he hangs out in 50 gallons of it, if that, in one
Yeah.
far corner, and that's it.
So yes, Ken has had many years of bad luck. I don't think they're over yet.
Oh, I've probably broke, I don't know, 10 mirrors in my lifetime.
Hi Ryan Mackey, how are you? It was good to see you today. Wait, a buffalo head is a fish? Yes, we have big blue-lipped buffalo heads.
That's a buffalo head. Big, ugly.
You'll need to get closer.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I can do this.
basically, the red tail botillas are what's showing up. There you go.
But you see, right
That's
there
a
on
big
the
buffalo.
bottom, he's sitting right there. The big old lips. Then the one laying on the ground over there. They're pouting right now. I don't know what happened while we were gone, if they got into a big argument or what. All right, we don't need me on solo anymore.
Hey, I like it with you on solo. MSC says, I'll trade you the buffalo heads for a psycho Dovi.
God, I don't even have a place for a Dovide. I know those guys are gnarly. With the net, we'll just get a net. I'll start by taking all that rock out of there.
Finn Wiggles wants to know how you're going to catch him.
That's what I was
So,
just answering.
which part?
How you going to catch him? I said I'm going to take all the rock out first. Then I'm going to net them all up. And
But also, too, the puffer fish, we have to go get a great big like bucket and scoop him out in the bucket so he never actually comes out of the water because we don't want him to puff.
that would be a bad day.
Yeah. So we have to make sure that we do this slowly and gently so that the puffer doesn't get stressed out and go, which would not be good. And 300 gallons still on the back deck.
Oh, we should have had a party of guys do it last night. We had enough people here last night.
It was not clean. It has to be clean before it does that. So, yeah, we need a clean tank to put it on the stand.
And now with my current situation, we need to have buddy help and have a. It's probably going to take at least three to four good, strong guys to get it up, which I can't class myself as one anymore. So that's pretty rude. Hey guys, you need to come help me move my tank. Oh, by the way, I won't be helping. Sign me up.
Offer some beer and pizza. And Mystery Sale Guardian says, don't use me to catch them. Yep. So that'll be a big project for Ken this week.
Well, the problem is I don't have time now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yes, you will.
Oh, that's right. I only have to work 5 hours. That's right. My hours will be 8:30 to 1:30 daily.
Yeah. Cass CB says, I hurt my shoulder about 2 years ago. It feels fine to throw a football. Sometimes not.
Yeah, everybody I've talked to that's had it, it's all. I've never heard of somebody said, yeah, they fixed it the first time and it's great. I haven't heard that.
Yes, you did. My dad.
But what did your dad have done?
Surgery.
On what?
His shoulder.
Yeah, was it there's so many parts in that shoulder. Was it a muscle?
I don't know. Why don't you go out and have a nice conversation with my dad again?
Well, if you're going to make a statement, at least know what you're talking about that he had done.
Did. He had a shoulder injury, he had surgery, and he's better. Da-da-da!
And we had an extra, somebody at the club today got one of Priscilla's calendars. He was stoked about it, too. He was showing everybody, look at this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had an extra one sitting on our credenza in there because I had ordered 2. And we only used 1, so we took it in, figured let somebody get some use out of it.
T-Bone says, we have a men's charity organization in Australia called the Buffalo Club. And you should see some of the buffalo heads in that club. I would like to see some of the buffalo heads in that club. And he has a little picture of a buffalo on there, too. That's hysterical.
What's going on, Dobek? Good to see you. Good day, Mr. T-Bone. I don't think I said hello. I know Danny did, but I don't think I said hello.
Aw. Daddy Mahachai, working so hard, picking the babies when they fell down.
Oof.
Aw. Little fish. Spit it back up. So we had a really cool set of uh, what are they called? Betas come through today. So one of our really good breeders took them home, and hopefully he'll be bringing back a whole bunch more of them.
Well, one of our good breeders are the ones that brought them in, Lisa
Yeah.
Cree. We've got some amazing breeders in Guppus, a lot of them. One that's in the chat right now, that Ryan Mackey, he's a master breeder.
Yep. We just gave him his award at Fishtoberfest. And hey,
Oh,
I
excuse me, I screwed up. Grand master breeder.
Grandmaster. Yes.
Sorry, Grandmaster.
Which is not easy to get in our club. It takes a long time. Dolbug
I
Oxford Design says just editing some stuff. Harder to find time for the channel these last months.
Oh, if I was an editor, I'd be in trouble with my channel, really. I barely have time to do what I do. I couldn't imagine if I had to sit and edit.
Thank you, Monster Fish Gal, for posting Ian's live stream. So in 8 minutes, Ian will be going
8
live.
minutes already?
Well, thank you, T-Bone Fishies, who said I had to renew my membership again. Aw, thanks.
We appreciate you, T-Bone.
Sure do.
Danny's funny. She's been on this channel with me for over, what, 3 years now. And I bring up, and I was checking stuff the other day, and she goes, "Wait a minute, does that say we have 40-something members?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "40?" I said, "Yeah." She didn't even know we had that many members already. I think she thought we had like 5, 6.
I was like really blown away. I felt so loved and so appreciated, and it was just a really super good feeling. And thank you very much for all of those people who have membered. I just was overwhelmed, and I guess it never clicked in my head how many of you there were. And it's just like, oh, how sweet.
Ooh, George said he also got his clownfishes to breed.
Uh-oh. Fishies, Foxy's Fishies. Hey, Danny, Kenny, and everyone. You ready for the Hot Mess Thursday with Kenny?
Oh, yes. I will be on Roxanne and, oh my goodness, the three ladies of the Fish Fam will be Roxanne, Dee Dee, and Miss Mary Page. I might be in trouble.
Excuse me.
But yes, I am definitely looking forward to Thursday. If you guys don't know the time, it will be 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And it will be a good time. We'll be on right before KG Tropicals.
Alcohol says, and I'm sure I could get the Grandmaster title if I had a club that close. The breeding program, they just attend and get bored.
Yeah, people never get bored in our club because as they're gaining these, they're bringing in all their fish for us to buy at auction. And, you end up with Ultim Angels and.
So what's cool is we had that Jeff Cardwell, like I said, come over to the house. And this guy's been out collecting, and he's been everywhere and visited fish rooms. And he says, what's really fun is to walk into a fish room and see something that you've never seen in person before. And he says, and you had at least 2 fish in your house that I have never seen before. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool.
He told us the one, which was the Dicrosis feronis.
Mm-hmm.
And then he never did tell us what the other one was.
He did say, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I think it was the ant tetras. It was the ant tetras that are in with it.
Well, that makes sense. You don't see those a lot. And we've got 2 people in our club breeding them already.
Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
You'll see shortly message.
What?
I don't know what Foxy, she says, you'll see a shortly message.
Oh, T Bones, that's so sweet. Says that's because you guys are very lovable, and Danny's laugh is why you have 40 plus members, in my opinion. Thank you, T Bone. That's
I
very
always tell her it ain't nothing to do with me, T-Bone.
Whatever. My husband, he carries the torch, and he does the live streams for the members, and he's always trying to be out there and with you guys doing something. I just show up here on Sunday nights. I do need to get back to doing some videos. I have some really cool things that I've been doing, and it's like I didn't videotape some of that. And it's like I need to really get with.
Now, Annette, we don't have snails for a reason, my dear. We've tried a couple different of the apples and the mysteries, and they just don't end well for us. And rather than torture to the animals, we just choose not to keep them. That way we can't hurt them.
Right. I love the mystery snails. They are gorgeous snails. And I wish I could keep them alive, but some reason I just don't think they get enough food is what the problem is. And unfortunately, they don't eat hair algae.
Neater.
Liquid Zoo. I'm sorry I was late. I had logged out of my account and I couldn't get the password to work.
Night, night, Lady Diane. She goes, geez, I'm going to bed.
Lady Diane says Danny did a good job filling my Danny laughs meter tonight, is what she meant to say.
Somebody said that Madrul was translating for me. I'm looking for it.
Translating for you.
Yes.
Scotty the Fish Tank Freak says, I just collected 20 mysteries for my club meeting tomorrow. Still have 100 left.
Oof.
Oh my gosh. Oh, see? Mystery Snails has it on right. She goes, you need a snail only tank. Like, duh. And Mystery Snail, she says, I'll send you the best snail food and snail guardians. Or sorry, and snail and supplements. Snail food and supplements.
Ooh, she does not like you having her locked out of there, does she?
No, not at all. She's whining and pounding on the door. Now she's going,
Well, at least she's doing it with 2 minutes to spare. Huh. Well, guys, we would love to tell you thank you guys so much for coming here every Sunday night and putting up with our shenanigans. We appreciate Replay Crew and all the lurkers. Appreciate you guys. And we love our members and our super chatters. You guys keep us funded. We love that. We appreciate you. And most importantly, we love each and every one of you that take the time to come in here and see us. And then, of course, my moderators. We love our mods. Hey, would you hush? Let me get through this, and we'll be giving you plenty of attention. Yeah, just lay there. Anyway, guys, we'll go hashtag what did you get to Ian, because he went to Guppus today and got a bunch of cool stuff. So we'll put hashtag what did you get when we go to Ian's tonight.
That's a great hashtag. Type it in there so they can just copy and paste it into the.
Hold on. Let me get Mr. Ian. Although I've got some of the world's finest mods. I'm sure before I even get to it, they'll have it up.
Yep, they did. Merdul did it.
Yeah, see?
What did you get?
Hashtag what did you get? So head on over to Ian's and hit that hashtag up. So as always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny E. and the lovely Danny saying goodbye for another Sunday. We'll see you members Tuesday. Now, I will say I'm going to make my Tuesday stream at 3 p.m. Pacific from here on out because I'm not sure if they're going to have me working during my normal time or not. So we'll do 3 p.m. from here on out for all my members. Anyway, guys, and then I'll see the rest of you next Sunday, same time, same place. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.